Hey, Facebook, uh, since I'm going to share it out there to y'all, to all my wife's and I's lady friends on there. And like I said, I can definitely probably not relate to all of what you've been through, but and to a certain degree, I certainly can. And You know, I've been turned down before. My wife has certainly had her issues. But, as I said in our earlier video this morning, I entitled it Good Morning, but I said it was easier to love a pet because they always want attention. They always want loving. You don't have to worry about them usually getting upset or whatever. Usually they're fairly decent. Um, and it's much easier to pretty well take care of them. They're not, they have to either stay home or whatever. They don't usually have to go out. I mean, you could even take them usually for a ride and they'll be okay out in the car if they're one of those kind of dogs. But no, like I said, me and my wife's got a little thing we'd hope to have happen. That it actually involved a person, but our unicorn thing. But it's no guarantee. Unfortunately, like I told my wife, with everything out here, the way it is out here in Decatur, Tennessee, it's not a guarantee. Anything would happen. We've had a couple times somebody's come out up here, and it just seems like you get their friends and stuff pushed in your face. And we had one up here like last year. Like I said, we tried to be nice to and was going to do a lot for her and going to try to help. And usually I dub her the well, I'll be nice and just say the drug whore. Um, but she's been on drugs and stuff. But she just kept bringing all that up and kids stuff. Like I said, in the way. Like I said, it would be nice if we could just find something nice. But I seen this one woman's post on there. I think her name is Alicia, and man, I don't know what to say. I mean, like I said this morning, people, if there was more of me to go around, and if they didn't worry about the news and didn't worry about the politics and didn't worry about the little bitty things, because money's involved in any relationship. Eventually there's money involved. How much? Don't know, but if you plan on sticking with them till their life is over, there's one thing most people taking me and my wife out, but most people don't have commitment. You know, hang on this minute. What is it? Well, just come on home, baby, or go down there to McDonald's. Go down there. Go down there to McDonald's. Their stuff's cheaper. It's only $1 to get a drink there. I know. I don't know about their milkshake, but I know their cokes are $1. Well, well, just see what you can do down there, okay? Well, get us a biscuit. Biscuits are $1. I like that chicken biscuit. They usually make them. They're pretty good. That they have, that'd be something you could get you whatever, where you want. Yeah, their biscuits are $1 and their drinks $1. So whatever you decide's all right with me. Okay. All right. Okay. Love you too, hon. Bye, sweetheart. But like I was gonna say, just my wife. We had to go get us a can opener, and our can opener had torn up on us last night. We've used it. It was a cheap can opener, but it lasted for about 4 or 5 months and stuff. And she had to go down there and get us a can opener, and she had about $2 left. So, um, you know, um, she was going to stop down there at McDonald's, and it only costs $1 to get a drink and uh, a biscuit or something. So I told her, go ahead and get us that. But no, what I was going to say is I feel so bad for people. I mean, our offer is only for one certain person, and I can't help everybody. My wife can't help everybody, but I feel bad for you. I really do. I feel bad. There's a couple of the ones on our friend list. It's I'm trying to add people in Tennessee and trying to just see what Like I said, I don't mean to get so elevated, but when people get under my skin sometimes, and I have to straighten something out. I can't, I've learned I can't be so nice to anybody. You know, God may be the way most people go, and I'm not going to knock it, but he can't always do things for you. I mean, sometimes you have to do it yourself, and he says so, in the Bible and stuff. So, God just, I mean, the one time for example, I prayed for, my wife and didn't know what the name Jessica meant, but for some reason or another, one particular day, eh, probably around 2010, right after I got through with my last relationship, and after I came back from uh, the trip, oh, it was miserable hot down there, J Fest. But anyway, after that, basically, we called it quits. They brought me home, and we managed to make it all the way home, no problem. But we called it quits after that. It was over. They were mad at me because they said, "Well, we told you it's going to be hot," but I said, "Well, I didn't think it'd be that freaking hot." But it was miserable. I mean, I was burned all over. I bet it took over 3 weeks for me to get all that better, and I had to put all kinds of stuff on me. It looked bad. But sunburn that is. But anyway, I wish everybody out there, all the friends on my Facebook list, all the luck in the world. Like I was telling that one, I said it's easier to take care of a pet than it is an actual person, because a person you have to worry about. For one thing, you have to worry about what they're into. A dog, they don't have to smoke, drink, and do any drugs or nothing. They mainly either stay outside and you go get them food at the store, or feed them scraps, whatever you cooked. They like it just when you come outside and pay attention to them. They're all over you. I had a dog or two that I liked in my lifetime that I wouldn't give up for the world. But everybody passes away, unfortunately. But no, me and my wife, we know what it's like. We was trying this unicorn thing out, and unfortunately, every time somebody comes, uh, there's so much more baggage there that we can't, and I can compromise, on certain things, but there's things That just not, not doable for me. Me and my wife don't drink, we don't smoke, don't do any drugs or nothing. We'd hope for somebody in their 20s, maybe mid 20s, to, somewhere in their 30s, maybe, have a slim to an average body type. Any race would do. Didn't really care where they came from or nothing. Just as long as it was somebody laid back and easy that liked, a little bit of what we like to do, which is cuddle. And every once in a while, like I said, me and my wife wanted everybody to know we made out just every once in a while and everything like that. And that, um, so we like, she likes my back massages. She likes when I rub her head, it calms her. And we just like somebody maybe that was easy in some of those areas, or if you liked all that, you could join in if you like or whatever. But like I said, we're easygoing people. We're on SSI and food stamps. We live in an apartment we rent, so whoever would come to us and would like our offer, they would have to understand they'd have to have a place for me and my wife to go. And she likes reborn dolls, so that's one of her main things that she likes, and got a few stuffed animals and things of that nature. But that's all she's got, and I know some people like that, some people don't. But again, you can't blame her. She didn't start it when I first met her. It was somebody give her something that they wanted her to have when they passed away, and she liked that better than she did dealing with regular people. We've tried the couples thing, like I said before. We tried, the man and woman couple thing, and the woman always wants the woman, and the man's always left with the man. And I'm not a very manly guy, even though, like I'm not like a tools guy. I'm not a hunter. I'm not a fisherman or nothing like that. I like baseball. Hello? What's the matter now? Well, just forget about it. Bring it home and I'll see if, yeah, don't worry about nothing. You've tried. Just come on. We got a can opener. We'll make that do us. Okay? Yeah. Bless your heart. Well, just come on home. We'll see how. I'll have to see how that can opener is and see what we got to do. Okay. Yeah, you can find you maybe something in there, candy or their stuff's $1. Yeah. Okay, sweetheart. No, you're all. I know. It's all right. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Love you too. Now, sweetie. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I feel it was my wife again. She's still down there and was trying to get me and her a bite, a biscuit, and a drink. And they wanted like $4 and change. I told her, I said, just go down to Dollar Tree, get her some candy or something. But uh, anyway, I'm gonna try to, just tell everybody, if you like our offer, please come to us. We won't hurt you. We won't, as long as you're like we are and are easy going, you like our music. We love all kinds of music, like I said. Um, you know, um, we like country, classic rock, pop, 80s, 90s, hip hop, rap a little bit, disco a little bit, pretty much anything. We don't really listen to today's music, but sometimes my wife will watch her LMN movie channel thing, and sometimes she'll watch boxing, old wrestling, stuff like that. She'll even watch NASCAR, a little bit. She's not that. I mean, she'll watch the Super Bowl too. She'll watch like, she might not watch it, all the game, but she'll compromise with you. She'll watch some movies. She'll watch stuff like that. We just don't like watching movies all day long though. But we like simple things, the park and stuff like that. But we went out and bought a 10 karat gold ring for our unicorn bestie. Well, we call it a unicorn bestie, but it's basically a unicorn, basically a third. So, I mean, we paid almost, well, by the time with tax, it was $721. So $642. So it was almost $100 in tax on it. So anyway, we've put that on several videos. We've got, some makeup we bought. It was cheap. It wasn't anything real high or nothing, but we bought the ring. I bought my wife a ring too. I bought hers. She's got hers over here on a necklace because she can't, her fingers swell sometimes. She can't wear them. One time we had to cut one of them rings off of her, so we try to be careful. But, again, I just would tell anybody, if you got pets are probably best. Pets are, but I mean, me and my wife would like somebody easy, somebody, simple. So if there's just somebody out there between here and Athens, Decatur and Athens, holler at us. If you want our address, phone numbers, and stuff like that, you can always message us on our messenger, or you can video call us. We won't do like everybody else, like I said. Or if you just want to be friends, we can be friends on Facebook. I don't know how long this computer will last, but it's almost lasted the whole year. I bought it back last April. It was only $300 over at Walmart, and I bought that was part of their stimulus too. And I also bought several other things for the house. I had a blow up mattress I bought, a Coke machine, one of those miniature ones. I had, oh God, this put $100 and something on uh, my Green Dot card for the phone bill. So again, just had to um, get what I had to get. But me and my wife would really like, have something. And like I said, if you had kids, and if you were to say, well, what about kids? Well, me and my wife's just me and my wife. But, kids, it just depends on them, how you raised them. If they're real rowdy and always, loud and screaming, it's hard for me to concentrate. And I can't think real well when it comes to stuff like that. I'd rather do that outside, you know. That's just how I was raised. But, I generally get along with people. It's just, if they're real picky on certain things, and like I said, this last one we have here, she wanted to tell her friends about us, and I don't know what she thought they was going to do. She claimed they were friends of hers, but the only thing she was using them for was pills, going over and getting free sleeping pills. But my wife had went up there. How it happened was her name is Susan, by the way. But she had went up. She had went up to see my wife. That is, went up to see at the time this guy that she'd known for a good part of her life. For a good 10 years or so. Um, he had since passed away, but she was coached into coming down here, and she said she'd walk 10 or 15 miles from where she lived out here in Decatur. She lived a good ways out. Well, she was actually up past Shaw walking, but wherever she started from, she walked from there all the way down here. And when she got down here, she supposedly said they was going to do some kind of girls thing, and then they lied to her something about I don't know if it was a birthday party for her or something. What it was now, but she just I mean I tried listening to her and everything, and she just kept bringing it up, and about the only thing we got out of it was a hug. I could go up and hug her or something, but she already got really defensive. Me and my wife tried to go out of her way and try to be real sweet, but she was okay with me and my wife for about 2 days. I mean, when she's sleeping, she said, "Oh, I I had my kids for for all week or something like that." So she slept the first 2 days, and I remember I told the person, I said, if you want to go home, if that's all you're gonna do, you can go home. I mean, you don't have to stay here. Oh no, the third day she woke up, man, and she just started all on this stuff. And I was trying to tell her the right ways to look at things and how I would have handled it, and she just didn't like it, and so that's all I could do. She just said, "Well, you wasn't in my shoes. Well, I don't want to be in those shoes. I don't want to make bad choices. I was around my mama's family who drunk and smoked, and they always told us kids don't wind up like us. And we took it to heart, me and my brother, and I call my stepsister a brat, but anyway. Uh, but my point is, all my mom's kids listened, you know. But if you smoke or drink or do any of those drugs, and just cause somebody hands you something, you think it's cool, and you do it over time, you age. Plus, stress is not good for you. It's one of the things that'll make you age a little bit. But since I don't drink or smoke, it's not that obvious. Of course, sometimes I let my beard will grow out. Sometimes I'll shave it off eventually. If I'm going somewhere or what, uh, or whatever. But yeah, I just kind of want to come out and and make a good video and just tell all the ladies out there it's on our friend list and out on Facebook. Don't don't give up. Just keep your head up, and whatever makes you happy, it'll make me happy and make my wife happy. If you're happy, we're happy, even if we don't know you. If just do whatever it is you do. Maybe it's a job that would make you more happier. You have to learn, like I did. I had to learn. My thing was I wasn't really shy, but a lot of people mistake us for being shy. But I always used to have my own corner in school. I always used to, you know, put myself just where like I'd sit by myself at a table, just on purpose. If that was an option. And then the only reason anybody came up to me is because I got done with my work faster and I knew exactly how to do it. And a lot of times I got accused there eventually when I was in middle school, almost at high school, now being gay because I never went to proms. You know, I never had the best looking girls around me. I never had anybody that was attracted to me. I never put myself over. You know, like I said, I had enough going on. I had, I lived with my grandparents, and so I can kind of relate to wanting a relationship. But man, if you really don't ask all the tough questions, and you know what those are, and if you don't check everything out, you can get fooled by a person. We've had it happen, you know, before. So, we just, like I said, we just kind of wanted to pass this out. Maybe it might help a few people. Um, I might share it out there and have people kind of just watch. But yeah, if you want to come out here and chat with us, we'll chat with you. You can video call us or whatever. Well, we won't turn you down. My wife, she'd like that. She gets tired of not having somebody to text or call her or come around. So, like I said, she generally, would love it because me and her don't have much to do. We're just here at the house, ain't nothing, just house chores, everyday things to do. Once you're done with that, there ain't much else to do, really. But anyway, we'll have our actions later. But I hope all the people out there don't give up. Just keep pushing and do what you want to do. Don't do what anybody else wants you to do. If it's in your heart and you feel led to come to me and my wife, and you're one of them that would like our offer and you're already on our list, let us know, okay? But we wish you well. Bye, sweethearts.